And you're trying to get rid of all this?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this will be part 2 of going over to John's and seeing what else we can come away with from that video game store owner or manager that had collected so much stuff from 1995 to around 1999. I don't think anything was in the 2000s. Sadly, John thought he had everything there basically sewn up, but someone saw the Terminator 2 handheld, one of those Tiger handhelds on Facebook Marketplace, and it turns out to be the lady that was holding these yard sales and had all this stuff from her brother who passed. And the guy goes to pick up just that Tiger handheld, and they end up talking, and he walks away with an entire storage unit for $4,000. I met up with the guy yesterday or the day before. I bought some Sega carts off him, and he told me that he made like $20,000 already on everything that he got from this woman. I don't know if she's got anything left at this point. I finally found where the yard sale was today. Apparently she posted that Tiger handheld, but never her yard sales. It's so weird. Everything about this. But I'm happy for the guy, really. It sucks. I mean, it could have been me buying that and making $15,000 to $20,000 on it in the past month like he has. But it shows you to respect every transaction. That guy thought he was just buying a Tiger handheld.
Check those out. Shit like that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Story. Actually, that's like vinyl or something.
Yep.
You hang it in the window like a window curtain? Yeah, I met up with the guy that bought the unit.
Oh yeah?
And I got a couple Sega things from him.
But bought the unit.
He was cool and all. I guess the ladies unit, the 4,000 or 5,000 that he
okay.
paid. The Steve guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he got a Resident Evil 2 store display as well, so I guess they had a lot of that. Yeah, he said he made like $15,000 or $20,000 on what he bought.
And he's still selling stuff?
He's still got some stuff left, yeah. He said somebody in Dubai bought like $8,000 worth of stuff, like the same customer.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know. He was cool, but I was a little bit jealous. That's got to be early 80s.
I haven't tried to look for a date or anything.
Yeah. That would go nice with the other pieces.
Plus I still got the 4-foot tall one in there.
And you said there was a Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, the guy with the blonde hair?
Yeah, it's in the other bundle.
That's crazy.
Easy Rider.
Oh shit.
No, you're gonna want that one.
Yeah. I'm interested in the whole bag, man. They're cool. That's kind of cool.
Knuckles.
Oh, Sega Visions. Yep. Zigzags.
Velvet.
I actually like that. Blasto poster. And you're trying to get rid of all this?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That looks like the Final Fantasy VII guy's sword. Cloud. You have a number in mind for the bag?
Huge offer.
Well, I know it's certainly got to be in the hundreds. Would 300 feel good?
Everything out here?
Just because I don't know, and some of it is work on shipping and posting and everything.
What's this one?
It's Star Fox.
Okay.
Star Fox and Yoshi's Story.
Probably get more than your money back on those two.
I would think.
How about 400?
400. All right. Yeah.
You want to bring the other bag out now?
Yes. Yeah. If you have any regular gaming stuff too, I could buy that. If you're looking to clear space, like NES carts or something.
I only got a couple hundred of those.
Yeah, I think that was his sword then. It looks like there's an N64 game in there too. Wow. The condition on it is just amazing for that.
And it's got a little wear and tear up here.
Yeah, but look at the picture.
Yeah. The outline's still good.
Final Fantasy VII, did you ever like flatten it out?
I laid it out.
Okay.
I think it's like gonna be need to hot glue some stuff back together or something.
Quest 64.
Reserve your copy today in stores.
Yeah, it's like going back 25 years in time.
You could definitely do a game room up, all decorated. Gran Turismo. Pull them out for now.
That's just as cool as the big one.
Yeah. That's actually in pretty damn good shape.
That looks like the background of it.
Yeah. So it's supposed to fold right there.
Fold right behind it. Yeah.
That one's no old stock.
Yeah.
And that's the one he was wearing, loading up dirty cart parts. And
Think it was a rag.
yeah. I paid $3 for this one, and he didn't want to sell that one. And I was getting ready to leave. My friend tried buying it off him. He didn't want to sell it. I said, I'll give you 20 bucks for the shirt, and he just ripped it off real quick. Here you go. But it'll clean up.
It should. Use some OxyClean or something.
Yeah.
All right, this will be a pretty tough recap to do, but I'm just gonna try and jump right into it. All right, so these are the Nintendo 64 posters. I'm just gonna superimpose a picture of them on rolled so you can get a better look at both of them. I don't really know how to value those things. I would probably say at least a few hundred each, probably 300 or best offer or something like that. Next up is this little cloud figure here. And I just thought that was pretty neat. Not as cool as, of course, the giant one up here, although he does have the sword broken and the handle's a little bent. He's also got, you know, some of his hair kind of banged up. The Batwing poster, I think there's another Batmobile one. Those are all vintage from, I think, 1989. Trying to be careful moving stuff around. And that's a part of this that's not going to be fun. It's just dealing with it and shipping it. There's a Batmobile one. That's an amazing poster, honestly. And then there's a better look here of the bottom of that cloud stand. It's really three-dimensional when it's all unfolded properly, and I really don't even like leaning that stuff against it. And then here's that Resident Evil 2 Stand E, the only comp I could find for it recently. Had it sold at auction for almost $800. So I'm thinking in this condition, as I buy it now, I'm looking for $1,000 to $1,500 for this. In pretty good shape. A little bit of the edges here and there. It does need to be dusted off, but that is awesome. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about these Star Wars posters. I'm not sure if they're as vintage as I hope they are. They do have dates from, I think that was 1977. Zoom in there. That one says Target $7.99 on it. That can't be right. Here's just a little bit better look at that, although it's still not standing straight. And I would probably put this at over 6 feet tall when he's standing upright. Here's a Quest 64 poster that's probably 4x3 and it's double-sided. You can see the strings that were used to hang it in the store there. It's actually double layered, but that's awesome. Wish it was kind of a cooler game. I don't think I really played that one, but that's still awesome. And it might be a good game. Maybe I just need to go back and try it. And then there's a Gran Turismo one that also is double layered and has doesn't have the hooks or the string anymore to hang it, but it's got the holes there in the corner. I think both of those should sell pretty well. Last thing here is this Resident Evil store poster. It's got the, I think it says somewhere that it's coming January 1998. And it's a standard poster size, would fit in most frames. And just super awesome that it survived and that I have it. This was also in that first trip, and I might put an extra clip in here about these N64 display boxes. So these are those Tekken 3 stickers I was talking about. I really don't know how to price them. I feel kind of outrageous asking too much, but it's kind of insane what people are willing to pay for this. I'm probably going to price these at around $100 a piece or best offer. I think there's close to 20 of them. And a Tekken 3 calendar. Still have that Game Boy camera pin and all of these N64 display boxes. I don't know how these will do. A lot of the PS1 boxes did sell well, but then I'm left with a bunch. That's a display only one that they sell here and there. And I still have some very good titles like Ghost and Shell, and I think an Einhander one listed, Armored Core. So it really depends on timing too. If you have the right collector looking at the right time with the ability to spend at that time, or even Sega Saturn display boxes. That first issue of PlayStation Magazine, sadly it was opened. It does have the 3D glasses. But here's a Resident Evil 2 display box, also from the first trip. What was one of those excellent RE2 pieces I was able to score, and I think in this video was actually this Blasto poster here. There was a Gran Turismo one like this. I can't remember if I got it in the first or second trip to John's, and that sold for I think $350 on the Gran Turismo. The Blasto probably won't do as well as that. Another nice 104 degrees here in Merced. This Unreal promo flat went for $50. Sold the same day or next day after I posted it. Gran Turismo poster went for $350. I thought I had posted this for $500. I mean, I had almost nothing into this, so awesome. All right, so these stack of display boards or flats, I guess you would prop them up on the counter of the video game stores back in the late 90s. I think they're all from around 96 to 98. That one went for $400. This one went, I think, for $250 or $300. Vigilante 8-1. I actually got an angry email from someone that bought some more promotional PS1 stuff about that V8 one. I guess I forgot to let them know that I had it. This one went for $300. That's a Street Fighter X Plus Alpha, little display board. And then this one went for, I think, $200. Kind of a, lesser title, but still happy with the return there. I think altogether it went for around $1,200. Here are a couple more from that same collection. This Lost World Jurassic Park Sega Saturn display box went for $125. Now we have had some heavies going out the last couple days. Okay, so this went for $500. This driver's test is from that first video. And then this Tekken display also went for $500. Both of them sold, I think, within a few hours of posting. So I'm probably losing out on a bit of value here. And I thought I had learned my lesson before. All right, just have a little public service announcement here. I paid $40 from the shirt from John. It was dirty, but it had no rips in it. And look at what happened to this thing. We left it with some OxyClean in a bucket, I guess for a day or two. And then I think my wife put it back in the wash after that. This whole collar was disgusting. The guy was wearing this to like do oil change and other work on his car. And I guess he took it off his back and sold it to John for 20 bucks. But this is what happened. Look, his fist is ripped, his nose is ripped. There's holes there. I don't know if I mean, I know people still buy ripped stuff like this, so I might put it up for 20 or 40 and try to get some of that money back, but that's just brutal, man. These shirts have sold for over 200, and that's just trashed. So I guess what I'm trying to let you know is to be careful with that OxyClean stuff, especially on vintage shirts like this. It's probably a 1996, 7, 8 shirt, and it's pretty much gone. All right, so that's it on this one. I think it came out to another $1,000 spent there. 1,000 in the first video, 1,000 in this one. I was running low on my GoPro and my phone, so there was a little bit of footage that didn't get in here. And as you can see, the returns, I mean, they were pretty good on what I was able to get, but just a little bit disappointed that that whole storage unit went somewhere else. But I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 videos, and I got a lot of other videos coming. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I know I disappear for like 3 weeks, a month and a half at a time. It's just really hard running this business all by myself, and also trying to find time to be a dad and then be a YouTuber at the same time. But we'll try to get this thing rolling. And so thanks for coming by, and I'll try to fix this part. We'll edit this out. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah, I wanted to thank my friend John, because without him, I wouldn't have been able to get my hands on really any of this stuff. So definitely appreciate that. He does not really watch YouTube, but if he ever sees it, I appreciate it, bro. And oh yeah, stay happy, stay healthy. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time.